Hello, me Dr. Bisni. Please subscribe my channel, press bell icon. Today I came with a new topic, the secret of underground tunnels. Tunnels are convenient underground passageways to reach destination. It can pass under the sea or can cut into mountains and also be built under the grounds. These tunnels are made by a recent technology called as shield method. Ancient people who lived in caves and in order to make it more livable extended the caves. This is the beginning of tunnels. Since then, people have excavated tunnels in various settings. That was a cutting edge introduction to tunnels. The chart below shows Tokyo Bay Aqua Line, which links Kanagawa Prefecture and Shiba Prefecture across sea. The tunnel dug around 6th century BC in a place called Samos. Approximately 1 kilometer length was excavated from both sides which connected into each other perfectly. See the cross section of tunnel. Not only roadways but also communication cable pass through the tunnels. A freeway measuring around 15.1 km was opened in 1997 from Kawasaki till Kisarazu. This tunnel reduced traveling time from beyond 1 hour to 11 minutes on driving at 80 km per hour. This is world's best underground tunnel freeway. French Emperor Napoleon had dreams of constructing tunnels in Strait of Dover, but it was implemented only after 200 years. In 1994, the English Channel Tunnel, Eurotunnel, was opened as railway tunnel. Its total length was 49.2 km and it is the world's best seabed, measuring length of 37.9 km. Currently, the world's longest tunnel is Japan's Shiken Tunnel. It was opened in the year 1988 with a total length of 53.8 km. Continuous difficulty in construction work occurred though it was 240 meters from sea level. There are techniques in undersea tunnel constructions apart from ground excavation. Firstly, the parts which form walls for tunnel are made on land. Later, they are transported by ships to the exact place. Those parts are lowered down to the seabed and are assembled together by concrete and sand. This is less dangerous than burrowing underground. With the developments in technology, the length of tunnels is getting expanded. The techniques in tunnel construction. During the period of no machines, the entire digging was done manually. It was tedious work which consumed time and labor extending over long time periods. However, with the invention of dynamite, solid rocks could be easily collapsed. There was also a drastic reduction in tunnel construction period. But accidents like cave-in etc. could not be avoided. Therefore, walls. The preventive shield construction method was thought to prevent cave-in accidents. By covering tunnel by wall shield, accidents like cave-in, water erosion were avoided. Constructing tunnels can be dangerous and difficult. The large incidence of accidents that used to take place during tunnel construction was greatly reduced when the shield method was used. Aqua lines are also constructed by shield method. Why should signals be there at entrance? The most frightening thing about tunnel is the incidence of a fire. When tunnel gets filled with smoke, there is little way out. On 11th July 1979, inside Tumai Express, 6 cars collided and massive fire accident occurs. If signals are provided near entrance, such accident could have been avoided. When fire accidents occur, the signals turn red and the succeeding cars are instructed to stop. Let us understand the mechanism of the latest technique called the shield method. One of the latest equipment in excavating tunnels is called a shield excavator. Firstly, the cutter head end present in the lead is rotated, it digs a hole and then proceeds. The dug soil is pushed aside by conveyor and pipe and this is transported above ground. One of the latest equipment in excavating tunnels is called a shield excavator. While advancing, soil portions between tunnel and cutter are exposed. Walls made of a metal segment or concrete are placed into that gap. The cutter head digs soil and proceeds forward. The process portions are reinforced by segments. By repeating this, tunnels are constructed by shield method. Due to the shield method, tunnels are remarkably durable and thus less destructible. How are tunnels concatenated? While making tunnel, in many cases, the excavator digs forward from both the sides. Then how would these holes be connected? In real, they proceed till last moment. A hole is made on the exact place of just before getting connected and is penetrated into the gap. Thus, accidents like cave-in are extensively avoided. In present times, underground construction work utilizes this shield method. In underground tunnels, there are stations and height difference. Wide holes for station are made by huge excavators. From there, small excavators are projected and a hole for trains to pass through is made. Excavators can excavate diagonally also. In case of stairs, diagonal digging is done downwards. Shield method is suitable for underground digging for it does not disturb road traffic. In many cases, the distribution of electricity and telephone other utility wiring takes place underground. While transiting by underground tunnel, wouldn't urban areas become full of electric waves? That's the question. Even if an earthquake or of high magnitude occurs, ruining telephone poles, etc., underground damages are less. Thus, in many cases, electricity, water supply, etc., are passed through tunnels. Studies shows that deep underground structures are less vulnerable to earthquake tremors. There are many tunnels running under our feet. It can be said that underground of a city is full of tunnel. See. Underground reservoirs help to collect water under floods and heavy rains. Later, when rain stops, the stored water is pumped out to rivers. Though we are very close to them, we do not realize that there are many active tunnels beneath the surface. These many active tunnels are tunnels. In future, perhaps there may be such tunnels. Streets of underground city inside a massive tunnel. Many imagine that a network of tunnels could get concatenated to form a mega underground city due to tunnel extension. Plans have been devised to construct underground atomic energy plants. In that case, who knows, someday perhaps planes may fly by tunnels. Tunnels enable smooth reach to destinations and ineffective use of land. Japan, which has less land, excels in top-class tunnel excavation techniques. Underground development is all the more significant in Japan due to less land surface. Why are tunnel lamps orange in color? The reach of light differs by color. Dirt and dust are more in open atmosphere and violet or blue color passes the least, whereas red or orange color reaches the farthest. Due to exhaust emission from cars inside tunnels, orange lights are used to have long reach as excessive dust and dirt produced inside tunnels can otherwise hamper visibility. I think this will be very informative to you. This is from the book I Get It. All you want to know.